I cannot live without books. I predict future happiness for Americans if they can prevent the government from wasting the labors of the people under the pretense of taking care of them. Honesty is the first chapter of the Book of Wisdom. The legitimate powers of government extend to such acts only as are injurious to others. It does me no injury for my neighbor to say there are 20 gods or no God. It neither picks my pocket nor breaks my leg. The man who reads nothing at all is better educated than the man who reads nothing but newspapers. I sincerely believe that banking establishments are more dangerous than standing armies, and that its principle of spending money to be paid by posterity under the name of funding is but swindling futurity on a large scale. On matters of style, swim with the current. On matters of principle, stand like a rock. The most valuable of all talents is that of never using two words when one will do. I am greater believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. We in America do not have government by the majority. We have government by the majority who participate. I would rather be exposed to the inconveniences attending too much liberty than to those attending too small a degree of it. Our civil rights have no dependence on our religious opinions any more than our opinions in physics or geometry. History in general only informs us what bad government is. There is nothing more unequal than the equal treatment of unequal people. Nothing gives one person so much advantage over another as to remain always cool and unruffled under all circumstances. Determine never to be idle. No person will have occasion to complain of the want of time who never loses any. It is wonderful how much may be done if we are always doing. If a nation expects to be ignorant and free in a state of civilization, it expects what never was and never will be. All should be laid upon to you without reserve, for there is not a truth existing which I fear or would wish unknown to the whole world. If you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done. The equal rights of man and the happiness of every individual are now acknowledged to be the only legitimate objects of government. Timid men prefer the calm of despotism to the tempestuous sea of liberty. I think one travel more useful when they travel alone, because they reflect more. I was bold in the pursuit of knowledge, never fearing to follow truth and reason to whatever results they led. Do not bite at the bait of pleasure till you know there is no hook beneath it. To compel a man to furnish funds for the propagation of ideas, his disbeliefs and abhors, is sinful and tyrannical. Tyranny is defined as that which is legal for the government, but illegal for the citizenry. I like the dreams of the future better than the history of the past. How little do my countrymen know what precious blessing they are in possession of, and which no other people on earth enjoy. Do you want to know who you are? Don't ask. Act. Action will delineate and define you. When injustice becomes law, resistance becomes duty.